Okay, guys, today we'll be talking about purpose, right? Luke Solomon asked, so how do you recognize your purpose? That's a good question, Luke. But let's come from a common background. I saw your playlist. You have Bob Proctor, so you know about Bob Proctor. You know about the law of attraction and then the Matrix. We can know that you are into self-help and personal development, law of attraction, spiritual type stuff. We can come from that. And in my previous video, I say that I was frustrated about it's not that I'm frustrated about the law of attraction. That's from the beginning, long time ago, when I was beginning to become spiritually aware about this laws. But I was frustrated with people who know about the law of attraction, but they just, like, when I created my old YouTube channel, there was this guy, he wanted to know more about the law of attraction, right? And I said, you got to take action on whatever that is and let the universe, like, you have to do your part and the universe will do its part. You can't just wait. And so he got mad at me about that, and so he unsubscribed. That hurt me the most. So in the beginning, when people become aware about the law of attraction or they're beginners, they want to see if that person had the results of whatever they're trying to sell, right? Or saying, because we're all selling at some point. Who we are and market who we are as a person. Now, purpose. Everybody, I do believe that everybody have a purpose on here on earth. And there's no coincidence that you and I or anyone else we were born. Now I start to see it in other people that they're born a purpose, that they have a mission that they're here to do. Like Oprah Winfrey, like those people who Martin Luther King, Mahatma Gandhi, they're here to push a message that to push to grow as an individual consciousness as in the way of God, right? God need to evolve. God to need excitement. Anyway, a lot of authors love Les Brown, right? I love Les Brown. One of my friends love my friend Wade Bloodgood. He's an author, and he loves Live Your Dream, and he's the author of the Weight Factor, right? Here's the thing. I wanted to do a book review on this. He's the author of Weight Factor, right? And he's also into the law of attraction, and he helped me a lot, and he connected with me with entrepreneurs and author. And he also loved Les Brown. Les Brown, it's his gift, right? He was a special. People call him mentally retarded or something. I don't know, but his purpose to speak in his voice. When he speaks, he uplifts people and to do their dream. Because it's sad that people, you know this, you know the story that the Matrix, right? You know that people are trapped in the job that they hate, and they think that they have no choice to get out of a job, but they do have a choice because we have free. We know this. So how do you recognize it? You don't recognize it by thinking about it, by planning about it. You recognize by going through it. It's like me. I never plan on doing interviews. I mean, I was trying to figure out. So I wrote down goals. Like, I hear a video a long time ago on law of attraction, right? And there was this guy, he was talking about you should write down your goals of who you want to attract into your life, like people like you admire or whatever, and you write it down. But you have to take action. That's my message for the law of attraction. That I became frustrated, so I watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to do YouTube videos or search engine optimization. Now I'm not the best at it, right? But I try to get them on there, so I become frustrated. So I want to I have a thought like, let's do interviews. So I interview people, and the more I do it, the more I see that is my purpose, and create to connect people with different perspective of ideas that can help them explore more ideas instead of pigeonhole themselves in the law of attraction. Because I think that by sticking to the status quo, what everybody else say in the law of attraction niche, that mean that, hey, I become a cookie cutter, like I'm just like them. I don't want to be like that. I dissociate with that. What you need to do, well, not me, but what we all here to do is to find something that an outlet to serve. I think that's what we're here to do. And then your passion. When you were little, in the book, Evan Carmichael, he's like, find your one word. What is your one word? What is it? Imagination or strength or learn, finish. There's this kind of hard to explain. There's something in okay, whatever you have. Okay, he talk about when you're having conversation with your friend or someone that you can talk forever about, right? That you can just you will also want to share that. You like, what is your favorite show when you were little? Who was your what is your favorite thing when you were little you like to do? Me, I like martial arts and art, but I wanted to find I wanted to get in touch with martial art masters, right? So I wanted, that's why I have martial arts master on my YouTube channel, to interview them, because I don't want to pigeonhole myself I want to understand what people mind in different niche or aspect. And also there are people who do so there's many purpose, right? Author, they want to be an author, whatever. What was it? Fantasy or self-help development, or mangaka artists, or manga or Japanese comic or anime, whatever that is for them. Artists, or is it something that you want to teach people? So if you want to teach people, or you want to help other people become aware about the law of attraction, or expert, whatever, like for me, at first I was starting to share my I'm passionate about books because it changed my life, because it taught me that I know that human beings are smart if they apply what they know, or that books help me expand my knowledge and connection with my neurons, right? That I didn't have before when I was special education. That I think that school did us a disservice for people. Now you have to find a problem to solve. Like, people say entrepreneurs are there to solve problems, right? So I'm solving the problems of law of attraction niche, because I think that I see there's a problem, but people deny that there is not a problem, but there is a problem. That's why I bring them on. So you have to move forward with that. And also, when you're doing your purpose, I think that people oftentimes said you need someone to help market your stuff. At the beginning, you have no money, right? You have capital. So what you need to do is you need to find a low entry barrier to enter. And the thing is, oftentimes when people go after their dreams and purpose, they forgot to learn about marketing, or video marketing, or any social marketing for that matter. You have to, at first, you got to do it yourself. You got to taste what Instagram look like, what it does, what Twitter does, what Facebook does, what YouTube does, and find that ground where you're good at. Most oftentimes, people don't figure out how to do it. For me, I'm good with videos. Like, when I was little, I always like playing around with videos. I like to act in videos in my older self. Now, it took me time. I was watching videos on YouTube how to do search engine. You got to do the YouTube titles and tags. Now people understand that, but the thing is, they got to keep making videos. They gotta, even if they're scared to share the message, you gotta keep going. So many times that people oftentimes don't do it because they're scared. You gotta keep pushing forward. And yeah, I have to learn a lot of marketing. Like, some people, when they talk about marketing, it's sharing your message, right? For me, marketing through my YouTube video, that's video marketing, sharing my message to to get. At first, I wanted the numbers, like subscriber, but that's not my purpose anymore. I have a vision where I want to go and who I want to interview, and they need that certain type of subscribers, so I have to move that forward. And as I move forward, that vision, everything will align. But so you have to, like, there's a lot of things that people don't tell you. I think that there's another level that author, when they do their book, and along the way you also have, I don't know what your dream is or what you're trying to do, and for your interests, what is I interview vastly. I wanted to interview a lot of people who I watch review about. One of the guy, 2 times this happened, right? I watched this guy. He have like 300,000 subscribers now, and he said because he watched review. Because he watched the review of someone doing a review, he started doing that, and he review Power Ranger morphers, figurines like Transformers, and now that's he loved to do, and he enjoyed that because he loved toys. And then there's people who I want to interview for card game, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Tuber they call it. They're into Yu-Gi-Oh. Japanese anime Yu-Gi, right? And they said, and one of the guy I asked, he's like, he watched people who opening, those booster packs, and then he just upload YouTube videos, and then now he become a Yu-Gi tuber. They start off because I think that Steve Jobs or people who's like you should find your purpose. It's not that. It's by you going through finding your purpose that you're moving through whatever that is, where you move towards it, and you'll start to feed that purpose, feed that passion as you go on in time. Because I think that when you go deeper into whatever you're trying to do, you fall in love with it, and you loved it, you liked it. Like for me, now I have like so much, like I can, like for interviews, it's like, man, I love this. I love the stories. I love the ideas. Like it's so cool. Like it's like one of the love for it because like it's, for me, it's in a way to get in touch with my favorite authors, with people who I want to promote their book, because I know that it can help people. That's come from a root of helping. You like if you want what was it in order what's it called? I can't remember. I have it on my thing. Now there are people who are gifted at public speaking. They're good at speaking, and that's what they're doing right now. Or there's so many things that, are you a good artist? Are you a martial artist? Are you a singer? Are you an actor? Or try it, taste. Don't like. That's what we had to push a boundary, like a little bit. Like, we got to go out and step to do it. That's why Bob Proctor. I love Bob Proctor. He's like, even though we fail, even though people laugh at us, we got to keep going. Our purpose, right? Now, this guy, his video helped me a lot. His name is Evan Carmichael, and also your pain. He said your pain, your purpose also come from your pain, right? And you don't want people to go through that again. So as I interview people over and over, they're inspired to help people because they don't want people to go through that again, because it was so painful. A long time ago, I asked someone on Facebook, he's like, I said, why do you do what you do? And he's like, because I don't want people to go through that pain again, right? What is in you that you have a pain that you don't want people to go through again? For me, the thing is, I don't want people to suffer. When they know about the law of attraction, they're suffering. So I'm alleviating that suffering because I think that I'm broadening people's mind about the law of attraction. Like there's so many things that, because I don't want to debate with law of attraction people. I just want to like relate to them and have a conversation, from a respectful conversation and resonance. Like we have to vibe with each other. And there are people who, I had one individual a long time ago want to debate with me. Look, there's so many ways to do law of attraction, and people have uniquely experiences. So that lady is like, oh, I attracted, the interviews because I waited or something. I didn't wait for that to happen because I combined that with intuition, believing that I can do it. Of course, law of attraction, but the knowledge. I have like you gotta. If you're in law of attraction, you should like read type of books like business or entrepreneur stuff that can help you bridge the gap to go and get where you want to go, because you may not be a business person, you may not be an entrepreneur, but it's helpful to see a perspective of an entrepreneur instead of always law of attraction, because law of attraction people who are teaching law of attraction are entrepreneurs, are authors, right? They are authors and entrepreneurs. They're selling their message to via the customer or audience right now, because it took me time to understand that, and I'm bringing you right away instead of trying to like hide it from people. I'm telling them the truth right now, because it's better to be aware than not be aware of what they do, right? Because they know that they can provide, because they see a perspective that we couldn't see for ourselves, right? So mine also is special education, right? The education for me, I don't want people to go through that, because there are people who are in special education and they think that they're dumb, or people who think they're dumb in general. But I say, people look at me like right now, people probably view me as intelligent, or people say that I'm intelligent. I get that now, but back then I didn't get that. It's because I developed over time. So you have to develop your purpose, and you have to move toward. I hope that answered your question. I'm writing down serve, passion, fun, the fun, and also it had to be fun. Your purpose gotta be fun, and it gotta make you happy, right? Like it's what fill you. Even if your purpose, even if your toughest day, even if it's you're going to obstacle, even if everything doesn't work, but your purpose make you keep going, and it make you feel like, hey, this meaning. And you also have to have meaning. Like something has to have meaning for you. If you have something to share with us, share on YouTube videos, but also learn how to do YouTube video correctly. YouTube videos it's also about watch time. I know people don't care about that. People just post because people have attention span like really short. People don't have time to learn anymore. I think that's it. I hope that helps. And also, as you live your purpose, you're helping humanity, you're helping people to live their dream, and as you live that, you're raising the level of consciousness. You're helping other people to live their dream. As Les Brown say, it's so sad that people die with their hopes and dreams in the graveyard. But it's not just in the graveyard; it's in their soul. It's sad. Right now, you can do it. You got it, man. And I'll see you. Subscribe. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel, people. Bye bye.